So the funding questions about the Harvard Semitic Museum are interesting, and it's been instructive for me as director now to look back to my predecessor, to Lyon, and to see how he pulled this off. How did he get this building built? How did he get the permissions? How did he get the people on board? Jacob Schiff was the tremendous benefactor who ended up paying most of the costs. Schiff was hoping that more people outside the Semitic community would also donate and that Harvard would pick up the ball a little bit. And eventually they got the necessary funds needed to build the building and build a collection and even sponsor excavations. So between 1908 and 1910, Harvard sponsored excavations in Samaria in Palestine, where now the West Bank is located. And that was a very successful dig, but the problem was that the Ottoman authorities in Istanbul were not willing to send any of the objects back to the Semitic Museum. So none of the objects from that dig are here between 1908 and 1910. And so eventually Schiff stopped his funding for excavations, although he was still on the committee for the museum and still very helpful and generous in his donations. So that relationship between Lyon and Schiff, between Schiff and President Eliot and Lyon, was a very strong bond and a very successful one. And it's fascinating to read the letters back and forth. Schiff was so engaging and so involved in so many causes for the welfare not only of Jewish people, but New Yorkers, the homeless, school groups, all kinds of things. He was tremendously engaged. And so to see this chapter of his life and how helpful he was to the museum is a tremendous thing. So as we look to revitalize the museum and to carry that tradition forward, I'm very interested also in finding donors who are like-minded and want to see this place become a must-see destination on the Harvard campus and form a blend of antiquities, modern technology, pedagogical innovation, and to be a place where undergraduates and graduates will come and enjoy and not go through their 4 undergraduate years without coming to this building. That's the goal, bring them all in.